Hi class, this month project is paper mache mask and we're making masks. It's kind of like a piñata. So you have a balloon and a bowl at the bottom and you want to tape the balloon to the bowl. And if you feel like you can add some rocks in the bowl so that the weight is heavier downward, you're gonna need a partner with this. So somebody hold a structure of the animal and the other person would tape that down. Now this could be done by like a plastic cup that you see somewhere in your household, or a paper that you can mold into a nose, or a tin foil that you can mold into a nose. In this case, I use air dry clay and I mold it into the cheeks of my rabbit. Make sure that the air dry clay is completely dry before you put on the paper mache. And I will show you that in a moment. And make sure you tape it down so that it's not going anywhere. So make sure also that the tape is not falling off. So that's why it's very crucial to have a partner doing this with you. I also molded the bridge of the nose. Press it in, make it a little nosy posy. Of course, in the end, it has to dry for you to put on the paper mache. If not, it's going to be really hard to take off. So there you go. I'm going to do 1 part flour, and this is all-purpose flour. And I'm going to take a newsprint, or in this case, recycled book, pages in the book, and cut it up into strips of 1 inch in width, and the length is long. And you stir it with your 1 part water and 1 part all-purpose flour. Mix it up. And usually I find that I need to add more water in order to make the mixture a little more gooey. So we're looking for gooey texture. And if you find yourself having a little bit more clunkier mixture, then your surfaces will look clunky. So in the end, you want your mask to dry in a thin and smooth way. So less clunk would be nice. So as you can see there, it runs down pretty nicely. I put my newsprint in paper and I put it over my balloon, as you can see. White paper would work too, but then it needs more dipping time because it's a little bit more thicker. So once that is done and completely dried overnight, you take it off and you pop it. And this is the best part of paper mache because it's very satisfying. And you can hear the balloon popping and unsticking to the mask. I would recommend 2 layers of the newsprint. So 1 going vertical and wait for it to dry, and then the next day do a horizontal layer so it will be opposite, giving it more support. This one I only did it for 1 layer, so as you can see, it cracks very easily. And I want to split the mask in half, so I use a permanent marker to draw my line and then cut it. This I only did 1 layer just to test how it would be with 1 layer. Then I found out that it's just not good with 1 layer. 2 layers is best. And then I cut out the rough edges, take my structure out, the nose, the muzzle that I created, and the plastic inside. Taking the tape off as well. So there I have my mask, and I did put another layer on this. It's not recommended to do another layer after you finish with your mask, but I had to do it because it was cracking. So one problem you may find with doing a second layer is that the heaviness of the second layer will make the mask cave in which I use a bowl to put underneath it, so preventing the mask from deforming. And here I have, I paint everything white first to have a white base, and then I apply color on top of that, mixing the colors together. I want a bluish rabbit, And there you go, I'm done. And the next thing to do is create ears and stick them on. Paper mache ears. Have fun. Bye-bye.